Hello, you're tuned into the Black Nation of Israel. This video here is about Mexicans or Hispanics or Latinos, those three names, whatever you want to call them. And they are coming over here to America, taking our children's jobs. Our children have to put up with racism from them. And this subject is not even talked about. But I'm going to talk about it. Hispanics or Mexicans use black people. I have seen it and witnessed on the jobs. I work with a lot of them from time to time. In the past, now I'm on a job right now working by myself. But I done had many of jobs where I worked with Mexicans. They work in numbers. If it's a job working, if it's a job and the majority of us are black or African Americans, Negroes, and Mexicans are small in number, their racism is not going to come out until they grow in numbers. That's how they do things. They take over the job. See, Mexicans, when they work under black people, they think like white people think. They be thinking of how they are going to undermine black people to take their manager position, to take that job away from black Americans and start operating that job through Mexicans. They look at you as the enemy, black man, even while they working under you. And their racism is not going to come out until they become over you. And then they treat you like trash and disrespect you. I have seen it happen many a times. Especially it's happening down here in the South. More than it is up north. Because down in the South, this is where they was located at. The Aztecs view Texas throughout California as Aztec land. But back to these jobs, they view us as the enemy. The less they are and the more black men are on the jobs, they're going to show respect toward you until they grow in numbers. Until they grow in numbers. And once they get enough numbers, then they start acting funny. And then they start acting as if they better than you. When they become the majority on that job, then they start being disrespectful, hating you, trying to set black men up to get fired. That's what they do. And if you black men, and especially these black women who don't believe me, come down here or just get on a job one day where it's a bunch of Mexicans and you will see it happening. If you don't believe me, you will see that it happens many a times. I have seen and witnessed it. They are not of our bloodline. You see the hair texture? Their hair is not woolly. Their hair is not woolly. Once they outnumber you, that's when their racism come out. On a job, anywhere, especially on jobs. And they don't like working, taking orders from a black man. They don't like taking orders from a black man. I'm telling you the real deal about the Hispanics and the Mexicans, or the Mexicans. This is how they act. They don't like taking orders from black managers. I used to work, I was working at a desk. I was working at a desk one time, a front desk, giving out, a greeter, giving out information on the job for, just for a temporary position until I found something better. And the Mexican janitors did not want, that was their job, to go behind the desk and take out the trash and to sweep. That was part of their contract. They had to do the whole building, including the receptionist desk where I was working at. Because we was doing a lot of info greeting. So we had to sit at the desk and direct people to where they was going, show people where they was at, where they needed to go. But the Hispanic Mexicans, the janitors, it was part of their contract to clean that desk. They didn't want to do it. They neglected it. So we had a big meeting about this on the job. And they was then after the conclusion of the meeting, they decided that the Mexicans was wrong. That was part of their job, to clean that desk. And they were so upset, they didn't even, about 3 days later, they didn't even come back to their job. They hired a new company because of that, they had to clean from our desk. They had to sweep the floor. See, they don't like to serve us. See, this is what we need to realize about these Mexicans. They are more racist than a white man. They are more racist toward you than a white man is. They don't like to serve us. That's their job. But their job requires them to do what they do. But when it comes down to cleaning behind black folks, they don't want to do it. But they'll do it. They'll clean. They like to clean behind white people, but they don't want to clean behind a black man. I'm telling you the truth. This is happening. This is happening for real. They view us, they view you, black man and black woman, as slaves. This is how they see you. They know what if they don't know nothing else, they know what happened during history, during the slave trade. They know that we was brought over here on ships. So yeah, this is happening. No one is talking about this among how these Mexicans are treating black men here in America. This is the things that they are doing. They treat us like as if they don't want to serve us. But their job duty requires them to do this. Cause if you are a security guard in an office building and you're working behind the desk and you have to monitor the cameras, you're not supposed to mop the floor. Most Mexicans have those type of jobs. That's their job duty to do that. But they don't want to do it when they don't want to mop the floor if they see a black man behind the desk. and they didn't come back to work the next day. 3 days later, they didn't even come back. It was a new company, a new set of people who came from that company. Well, I believe it was a different company, but the same people was not there. That company sent a whole new set of people to that job. So they didn't want to clean behind black folks or serve part of their job duty. This is what needs to be talked about among our people. I don't hear nobody talking about this. The camp's gonna overlook it. They know this is happening, but they gonna overlook it. But it's sure happening down here in the South. I don't know if it's happening up north, but I know it's happening down here. They don't like serving us at all. Down here in the South, the southern states. Okay, this is all I got to say. Peace and shalom.